Let's start with our eyes open, kind of taking in the space around, feeling the body settling, the weight of the body. And take a couple of conscious breaths. Deeply but gently. And then when you're ready, closing your eyes, making that shift to an inward focus. Sense the sounds in your environment. Again, sensing your body resting, settling. Taking some deeper conscious breaths, easeful and slow. Not that the breath is naturally this way, but we're kind of just asking it to be that way for a few breaths, slower, extending the exhale. And sensing into the heaviness of the body, the places where you can feel that contact the most. Maybe there's different places like the hips or the feet or the hands. Notice where you can sense the breath in the body. Not trying to change it at this point, just noticing where it's most apparent to you. So maybe that's your nostrils, or the chest, the upper chest, the collarbone area, or the ribs, or even the belly. Just noticing the breath in these different areas and finding the one that's easiest for you to be aware of. And these two things, the body itself and then the breath within the body, are anchors of a type that we come back to. Kind of a constant place of refuge. let's scan from our head down to the toes, just checking in with the body. Because these bodies offer so many different sensations, and it's important to check in with the full breadth of the experience. So noticing the scalp, the head, the skull, checking in if it feels okay or if there's tension. Not judging, just observing if you can. Moving down to your face, the forehead and eyebrows, the eyes, cheeks, mouth, the jaw. And sometimes as you're scanning, you can also invite release. So go ahead and do that if you wish. Noticing the throat, maybe sensing the breath in the throat. The neck, shoulders. And here, taking a deeper inhale, and then as you exhale, release the shoulders. Elongate that exhale and let go a little bit. And then moving down your arms and into the hands. Again, just sensing what's there. And as we're going along, I want you to notice areas that feel well or neutral. And if you come across areas of discomfort or even pain, just approaching it very delicately and tenderly, trying not to run away, but just acknowledge what's there and holding it. Moving on to the torso, the chest and lungs. The abdomen. Scan the back from the base of the skull down between the shoulder blades, down to the base of the spine, just scanning and taking inventory. Backs are notorious for giving problems, so being aware and trying not to get caught up in any stories that might arise. And then moving your attention to your seat and sensing into any pressure or other sensations there. Aware of the upper legs and the knees. And the lower legs. And then finally checking in with the feet. Go back again and again, just scanning one more time, just carefully, and making a note of what feels neutral or pleasant, and where there's areas of discomfort or even pain. Just making a note of the whole landscape now. Carefully, with some measure of tenderness and gentleness. And then touching back into the breath. And then go back now to any area where you found some tension or discomfort, even if it's in the heart space, some kind of emotional tension. And just using your breath to sort of breathe through that space, kind of feeling that breath just very gently, kind of going in and out. Maybe now, if the mind is wandering, just letting it go and do what it needs to do. Just let it be, let it wander around. Now gently bring your awareness back to your body's weight, the pressure, resting on whatever you're resting on. Notice again the sounds around you. Before I finish this meditation session, I'd like to read a poem by Portia Nelson, the autobiography in 5 short chapters. Chapter 1, I walk down the street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I'm lost. I'm helpless. It isn't my fault. It takes me forever to find a way out. Chapter 2. I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I'm in the same place, but it isn't my fault. It still takes a long time to get out. Chapter 3. I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it is there. I still fall in. It's a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault. I get out immediately. Chapter 4. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. Chapter 5. I walk down another street. So when you're ready at your own pace, opening your eyes, coming back if you haven't already,